Hello guys. Today I would like to discuss about the history of Happy Thanksgiving Day. Most of the people celebrate this date, but didn't know the importance and history of this day. Thanksgiving Day is a cherished holiday in the United States, celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. Rooted in gratitude and fellowship, it began with a historic harvest feast shared by Pilgrims and Native Americans in 1621. Today, it's marked by family gatherings, festive meals, parades, and a spirit of appreciation for life's blessings. So guys, before we move on to the topic, kindly subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for watching more interesting content. So today I will discuss about the 10 most interesting facts about the history of Happy Thanksgiving Day. So let's move on to the first fact, that is the first Thanksgiving, 1621. Thanksgiving traces back to 1621, when the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Native Americans shared a 3-day feast in Plymouth, modern-day Massachusetts. It celebrated the Pilgrims' first successful harvest after a challenging winter. Okay guys, do you know that it wasn't called Thanksgiving? Then the Pilgrims didn't call it Thanksgiving. The term was used later for days of religious fasting or celebration. The 1621 feast was more about gratitude and fellowship than an official holiday. The next one is President George Washington's proclamation, 1789. The first National Thanksgiving Day was declared by George Washington on November 26, 1789, as a day of public thanks for the new U.S. Constitution. However, it wasn't an annual tradition yet. Okay, move on to the next fact, that is Sarah Josepha Hale's campaign. Sarah Josepha Hale, author of Mary Had a Little Lamb, spent 17 years writing to presidents to establish Thanksgiving as a national holiday. Her efforts paid off in 1863 when Abraham Lincoln declared it a federal holiday. Here's one most interesting fact about the history of Thanksgiving Day is Abraham Lincoln's official declaration, 1863. Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving a national holiday during the Civil War, setting it for the last Thursday in November. He intended it as a unifying day to give thanks amidst national strife. Okay, let's move on to the next fact, that is Thanksgiving wasn't always on the same date. For decades, Thanksgiving was observed on different dates by states. In 1939, President Franklin D. Roosevelt moved it a week earlier to extend the Christmas shopping season, causing public backlash. The next one is FDR's Franksgiving controversy, 1939. Roosevelt's decision to move Thanksgiving led to confusion, with some states following the new date and others sticking to the traditional one. Congress resolved the issue in 1941, setting Thanksgiving as the fourth Thursday in November. Now move on to the next historical fact, that is Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The famous parade began in 1924 in New York City, featuring floats, bands, and live animals from the Central Park Zoo. It's now a beloved Thanksgiving tradition with giant balloons and performances. Let's move on to the next fact, that is the presidential turkey pardon. The tradition of pardoning a turkey began informally in 1947, but it wasn't until 1989 under President George H.W. Bush that it became an annual event. The lucky bird avoids becoming dinner. Okay, now I would like to discuss about the last fact, that is, it wasn't always about turkey. The 1621 feast likely featured venison, shellfish, and corn rather than turkey. The bird became central to Thanksgiving much later due to its abundance and size, making it ideal for feeding large gatherings. Guys, I hope you enjoyed these interesting facts. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye-bye.